Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. So, playing The Adventure 2 again, and this will be the final video on this game as I'm getting the alternate secret ending. So, in order to get this ending, you need to find and play all 4 lore tapes. And I'll leave a link to a guide on that in the description of the video. So I'm re-recording this. Oh my, what's happening over here? I'll leave a link to the guide that I used to help me find 4. So, all 4 of the tapes are right here. Oh, and the thing that we're going to need to get this secret ending, so I don't have to go through all the puzzles to do that. Well, no, I still do, but just not the one I went through to get this tape. So this is the cassette tape. So if you remember correctly, the normal ending, before the mysterious figure comes back into the house, not back into the house, comes back into the office, we see a cassette tape player. And if we put this in, you'll hear some disturbing audio. So, let's play all 4 of the secret tapes. So, secret tape 1. Let this one. Yes.
Holy hell, how long have you been cataloging these?
Since I caught a sigil on the swing set in the background of the Let's Play Pirates episode. If I'd have blinked, I'd have missed it. But here's the thing, there wasn't a single reference until the acquisition. This is the complete log of all the references I can make out, and most of them are subtle, but they're there, and lots of them.
And usually paired with a message encouraging kids to ignore their parents or do something harmful. Again, it's subtle. It's not something that's overtly dangerous, not in the context, and it's always under the guise of a new adventure.
And you know this kid was also watching the show at the time of his disappearance.
Totally engrossed, his parents said, and then just gone.
No police evidence? Not even footprints trailing off?
No, nothing. Like he just vanished. That was over 8 months ago.
And now this other kid, Lauren, same story.
So what's next?
That's what we need to figure out. I mean, obviously we can't say anything. It's a kid's show, for Christ's sake. We'd sound insane.
But it's not. These are not good lessons. Every episode has some very harmful instructions, and there's a thread of content that runs across all of it. References to Belial, to Mara, to Iblis. Every world religion has a figure that tempts and manipulates and deceives. According to Kate's log, in the last 20 weeks of this kids show, there have been over 40 mentions of these entities. It's alarming. I want to bring Peter into this, if you two are comfortable. This is really his area of expertise. Okay, let's get him to review the episodes that you've already recorded. I will cut the meeting recording.
How old is she here? Fudge? I can't even imagine.
They provided 2 original tapes of the show, and they say there are more. Over the next few nights, I'm going to start combing those for more coded language. The puzzles, the anagrams, they seem to connect it to the cult. And based on what we have, I'm convinced that this is the latest iteration of the one Caroline's family's been tracking for generations.
The information we already have about the group ties it back to a religion that hasn't been practiced publicly in damn near.
So we're saying that this production company has been around since the Middle Ages? Is that what we're saying?
Either that, or there are...
So why her specifically, and why here?
I wish we could get our hands on that contract. I think it would be...
We don't even have any conclusive evidence that would suggest that she's still alive.
But she's in there, Peter. I know she is.
Whatever information Kate is getting is fragmented at best, and that's if it is actually Rebecca.
It has to be.
So no, Caroline, we don't know. We have to hit the pause button on this. We can't do anything that would give away what we're doing.
Excuse me, I'm sorry, are you in charge here? So what's the plan then, Peter? We just keep meeting and talking? What's our goal exactly?
Look, I want to try too, Caroline, but we have to proceed with caution.
We don't even know what state she's in, or if we could even get to her. It's been almost 15 years. She might not even want out at this point.
You don't know that.
You don't either.
Bottom line is, it's not safe. I mean, are we going to talk about David, or are we just going to pretend he's...
I'm not waiting around. If they're coming for me, they're coming for me. She's made contact with Kate.
But we don't even know that it's her.
It is, but she's too volatile. That's the tricky part. We don't know where she's coming from.
Kate, we've been working on this for 14 years. Please.
This is a terrible idea. We should be lying low, not diving in. You know what? This meeting's over. We're going to take a break, and we're all just going to come back when we can.
Okay, so that was the one that I found by going through the train track puzzle again and reaching here, passing all the locations and ending up here. So, that's one. Here's the blue cassette tape that I found.
And you look straight into the camera here.
Not cassette tape.
And smile.
VHS tape.
If I do this, you'll let me see her?
We'll have to get clearance for that. But let's just say doing this will improve your chances.
You know you just can't keep me in here. I don't know what you're trying to achieve, but people are going to be looking.
Okay, I'm all set. We can go ahead with your statement now.
Rebecca, honey, I am so proud of you. And I know that our friends are taking care of you while I'm away. You can... I'm not going to tell her she can trust you. You've got me locked up in here, and you want me to act like everything is okay? This is kidnapping. It's coercion.
Just say what's on the paper, Mr. Cole.
This is kidnapping. It's coercion.
Mr. Cole, if you wish, one of my associates will gladly provide you with a copy of your signed contract. You agreed to this.
I did not agree to lie to my daughter.
Operation South Corridor. Go ahead.
This is going to take some time. Mr. Colton isn't exactly cooperative today. But I got something. I'll bring over the tape for editing.
And you've recorded all proceedings?
Still running. Can you send someone down to the lockup protocol?
Copy that. What's your authorization number?
543 Alpha Tango Alpha 6 7.
Security escort will arrive in 90 seconds. You have clearance to stop recording.
All right, Mr. Colton. This is how you're going to behave. We'll do what we can with what you gave us.
That's for tape number 2. Let's look at this one. This one confused me. So I didn't even know what I was supposed to be looking at here. So,
Alice sat with her eyes closed, imagining she was still in Wonderland. But she knew that if she opened her eyes, everything would go back to normal. The instrument she heard would become grass, blowing in the wind. Rings of smoke from the caterpillar would become the ripples on the pond. The noise of teacups would turn into the sound of bells on sheep, and the queen's loud voice would become a boy calling for the sheep. All the strange sounds she heard would just be animals in the meadow. Wow! What a fun story! Did you all like that story?
Let's
thank Mr. Sam Colton for joining us this morning for a very special story time. Hey, you all may know a friend of Mr. Colton's. You can watch her on her very own hometown hit show on Ken Stale's public access channel. Do you know what show that is? That's right, my friends. Now, parents, on your way out today, please consider donating to the library's renovation fund so we can have even more great programming like we did today. Right, a major goal of the renovation is to create a special place for your little ones to read and dream. In the very own Kids Corner with a state-of-the-art activity center and expanded selection for early readers. Now remember, we can't do it without your support.
That new Kids Corner will open up a whole new world where your kids will be able to feed their imagination and fuel their own adventures. I can't wait to see such a special place come to life.
Yeah. Thank you again, Mr. Colton, and I look forward to seeing every one of you back here Thursday for a special production of The Very Silly Groundhog by our friends at Blue Fairy Puppet Theater. Okay, bye.
Bye. Bye.
Hey, thanks for filming again for the archive.
Daddy, did you turn off the camera?
No, I'm about to.
And I'll catch you later.
Make it film.
Didn't expect to see you at story time.
Okay.
Well, I'm a sucker for that Cheshire cat.
Perfect. Yeah, give me what you got.
Pay attention
You
to
know,
what's
I have to
happening in
say,
the
I
background.
just love seeing
Because
the
they
connection you've made.
decided to include this part.
I love it.
Something else.
You're my favorite jumper.
Do you have a minute?
Look at that.
So that was the third lore tape. That one was found by doing something with the posters back here. So specifically this one, because you can actually tear this barcode off of this poster, go scan it over there at the barcode scanner on the computer. This would allow you to see a very weird record. One that's named Mr. Malpractice. But here's the fourth and final lore tape in this game. Now we're in a hospital. So an unknown person behind the camera is supposed to have some hinting at Rebecca being put on anesthesia or something while the surgery or whatever Operation Hamlin formed took place as she was being trapped in the shell. Now it also explained the close your eyes, you may feel this pinch. Tape for part of the We Can Fix It tape before it all different. During the distortion of the We Can Fix It tape, where it says,
this corridor
close your
isn't
eyes,
scheduled.
count down
Excuse me.
from 10, you may feel this pinch. The meat man showed up, so he has to represent a surgeon of some sorts. But now I have to also complete the little activity block puzzle. So I will catch you guys when that is done. Okay, and here's the final key that we need to unlock this area. So I don't know if I have to trigger. Oh, I dropped it. I don't know if I have to trigger the masked figure coming in here, because she's supposed to come in after you finish the Do You Feel Safe tape. So I'm going to just go through that one to prevent anything weird. So I'm just gonna put whatever answer is in.
Really? You know, I think I actually believe you. I don't want to talk about it!
In the game,
Some people think strangers are
while
really
I was
scary.
going through this, the
But I
game
don't feel
forced
that way.
me to type in butcher. Amanda proceeded to say, "That's not what you told me last time."
You know,
And it just made me
you
type
were
in
a
butcher.
stranger when I met you.
To be safe, you should never talk to strangers.
And I trusted you. I think I still do.
I was at the front door. Thing is following me.
Oh, not him again! What are you even doing here?
Nobody wants you here.
I just got in. We need to get moving.
Can you even hear us? What is with this guy?
Why have you been letting this stranger mess with us this whole time? Can we please get rid of him?
And he just hops.
What the hell happened in here? I'm gonna come check
Get off the
on you.
screen. So we're recording this video because while I was editing, the sound for my mic was not caught.
Pretty scary.
Eve! Ho!
Amanda, can we please go home?
Wooly, are you scared? Come on, let's go.
So, I just saw all of them actually. So, masked figure should be in Kate's office right now.
Did that
Thing do this?
I'm really glad you're okay.
Okay.
Let's gather the tapes.
Quickly.
I'll go grab what I can from the library.
And then we really gotta get out of here. So let's go. So, we're not gonna do anything with microfiber. Not the microfiber, the micro film. Let's see. Oh wait, where's cassette tape? Where is the cassette tape? What happened to it? Cassette tape should. Wait a minute. Don't you dare tell me that cassette tape just despawned because of the cutscene with the masked figure. Do this again. That might not be the case. Let me check the library here. TV area. Because I think it might have just spawned back over here. Yeah, it did. So let's take this, put it in the cassette tape player that we couldn't interact with the normal ending. Now we can. Let's put this in. Brace yourself. Brace yourself.
Oh, Christ, please. Oh, God, I'm praying you hear this. Someone can get this to you. You can stay safe so I can protect you. Please just don't watch the tapes. Destroy them. What did you think? How could I possibly involve you in this? I'm so sorry. And I couldn't. Everyone who's tried to figure it out, they're all dead. Joanne! Joanne is dead. She just... Please. I can't bear the thought of it. The letter I wrote, I was wrong. Riley, there is no higher calling. There is only suffering. If you never see me again, just please listen. I was so stupid and arrogant to think we could beat them. She wasn't ever ours to lose. She was already gone. I can't let you get lost too. Please.
still makes me
Riley,
cringe a bit.
I don't know what to. I am so sorry. Kate died.
Yeah, I just heard the
because of me.
karmic impact with hers.
My brother was one of the kids who disappeared. All I wanted was to find him. And someone came to me. They told me he was trapped and that the only way to free him was to smash the tapes. And I believed them. I brought you here to destroy these. I thought I was doing the right thing. The night she died, I went to your aunt's house. She'd been working so hard to find the truth, but all I wanted was to get Jordan back.
Yeah, it is Jordan.
To give me the tapes, and then
Jordan was one of the people who went missing. And there was a letter about him in the attic the first game. Gosh.
It was horrible.
This is me.
I pushed Kate out of there, begged her to run. I didn't want her to get hurt because of me, but then she...
To an accident.
I think it was protecting the tapes. We didn't know. Kate didn't know. And now I've led those psychos right to her house.
They burned it down.
They're the ones who burned it down. It was to
gosh.
destroy those tapes. I know it. I saw the letter she wrote to you. I know she trusted you to pick up where she left off. And I took advantage of that trust to bring you here, to find the tapes. I don't know if you can ever forgive me.
Probably not.
But I do know that Hamlin needs to be brought down.
They need to go down.
I won't be their pawn anymore. I will do whatever I can.
You have to.
Riley, take these and get out of here.
Seen so much. Just go. Get on.
Go!
What are we standing here for? No, you.
I promise.
In both endings, you die. I read it. Oh my gosh, this sucks. I hate this so much. No, she ain't making it to the third game. Oh my gosh, look at the monster. It's the monster ocean. What is this? Get out of here. Oh. We can still hear her getting ripped a new one. And oh my gosh. We could hear it during the credits too. Other than that, there's nothing else that's different from the credits. So let's just skip this. And something I was surprised to hear was that Recorder Dude had a hand in this. Okay. But that will complete this series on The Adventure. I've been recording this game back to back. But now that I am done with it, I will see you guys in whatever series this I can go through next. That said, peace.